There are several different ways that a college coach may come across your profile or your information as they browse the Scout Softball website. What we teach players to do is be proactive in the recruiting process and make sure that you're sending them to your personal player page so that you can jump ahead in the recruiting process and be verified and qualified immediately with the college coach. If you send them their report, they should have every piece of information that they need from a really trusted source to qualify you and either move on in the process or move past you. Both of those solutions are okay because it gets us to the endpoint of getting signed and getting committed to a school and having multiple choices. So if I click on the My Account tab from the player that we're logged in as, if I click on Visit My Player Page, we know this will take us to our player page. The link that you want to send coaches to is going to be the URL that shows in the browser space here. It'll always appear as www.scout-softball.com, and then you'll see that it's categorized and has your name here. If I want to email a coach, all I have to do is select the URL and copy and paste that into an email and ask a coach to come check out my personal profile. Once they're there, they'll be able to view my scouting report, my player info, schedule, and they'll be able to view my scouting index and the different scores that I had at different positions. Something else to look at on your scouting index information is that if you've played in multiple positions, you're going to want to indicate what your scouting index is for coaches. So because Mariah played outfield and shortstop for us, you'll see that she has two different scores that'll appear based on the position that she plays. Right now, Mariah profiles out a little bit higher as an outfielder, and specifically her speed and her arm make her a really good center field candidate, versus a shortstop where she still grades out extremely high in our top 20 no matter what, but she's a little bit higher as an outfielder. So this gives coaches a chance to compare what her scores are at different positions. To check your score, again, if you have multiple positions, simply click on the position in the tab here, and your scouting index will change for that position. Something else that players are going to want to do, if you don't have a premium video, it's a little more difficult for coaches to find you. But compared to everything else, it's super easy, and it's a whole lot easier than them jumping on an airplane, spending thousands of dollars out of their budget, and burning a recruiting day to spend all day to watch you take 2 or 3 at-bats and get maybe 1 ground ball. So our showcase feature solves that problem for coaches. To watch Mariah in this particular showcase, all a coach has to do, click on the showcase button. Once they go here, they can watch her play outfield, shortstop, and take batting practice and see some different numbers that she has during the event. As we see here, all I have to do is click a video and it begins playing. So the solution for coaches and players to get to the point of evaluation is to give them the exact times that you're going to play defense and that you're going to hit. So for Mariah, she's going to want to point the coaches to the moment of the video where she shows up the first time playing defense. We'll scroll through here and find out when Mariah appears. As we can see here, Mariah is going to show up around the 4-minute mark. And so if I'm Mariah, what I want to do is email a coach that you can see me playing shortstop at the 4-minute mark of the video when you click on showcases, so that a coach in about 3 or 4 seconds can slide along to the 4-minute mark and they can watch her play shortstop. She can again note when she plays outfield in the video because it's very easy to find. And all she has to do is do it one time and she'll know where it is the entire time. As we scroll through here, around 10 minutes and 50 seconds, Mariah again is playing outfield, so the coach can do that in 3 or 4 seconds, slide along and watch her playing outfield. Coaches and players can also make sure that if they want to watch the video in HD, they can. You can take it all the way up to 1080p and watch it full screen, and it's going to look really good. Or if you're on a slower internet connection or have several things going on, you might want to keep it at 360. Well, it will stream very easily without bogging down your system. Again, if Mariah wants to point a coach to the point of the video where she's hitting, all she has to do one time is slide through here and find the specific spot where her team is hitting, and then she can really point coaches out to that, and it's a fairly easy process beyond that. As we see here, around the 27 minute 55 second mark, you can see Mariah hitting if you like to. And then, of course, it moves on to other players. As you're watching a showcase, coaches have access to who the player is, their graduation year, and their position. If they like a player during the showcase, let's say they didn't know who Mariah was, but they liked her based on the video, all they have to do while they're watching the showcase is scroll down, find her name, and they can click on her name, and she'll pop up in a new window if they hold down a control or command key, and they can research her a little bit while they watch everyone else play and then go back to her. If they like her, they have all the information they can to contact her. And so that's how coaches will be able to view your report, watch you play, and track you in showcases.